Okay, we are back. Our bread is all done in the dehydrator and I am so excited to show you how these turned out. I bet you're just as excited as me to try them. So you'll see I just have a few things out in front of me because we're just going to do a little bit of garnishing and decorating. So I have some Herbie cashew cream cheese that I've made that I'm just going to put on top of the lentil bread with some microgreens, and then the banana bread I have a little bit of coconut nectar and some chopped walnuts. Now, both of these breads are wonderful on their own, and I'm going to give you some different options on how to serve them. But first, let's see how these wonderful breads turned out. So excited about the banana bread. So I'm just going to move these out of the way for now. So this is what the banana bread looks like when it's done dehydrating, and you can see this wonderful texture that we have from the buckwheat as well as the walnuts. And you can see that delicious topping on top. Now, there would be more slices, but I ate a few just because I was testing them and I can't ever control myself. So I had a few last night. So this looks absolutely done to me. It looks perfect. So let's see what the lentil bread looks like. Oh, it looks gorgeous as well. So the lentil bread, I had a couple slices as well. But it's crispy on the outside, it's moist on the inside, so this is perfect. So like I said, I had a few slices. It's, you know, when the dehydrator's on and you have that wonderful aroma and smell coming through your kitchen, it's so hard not to go in there and sneak a piece, right? Okay, so I'm going to show you what I would do with these. So the lentil bread, I'm going to just grab some cream cheese and microgreens and a knife. And I like to have two. Now, the wonderful thing about this lentil bread is what I like to do is I'll make a big batch and I'll have a couple with my salad or my raw meal that I'm having. I'll just put them on the side. You can also cut them up into croutons and put them on your salad as well. You can keep dehydrating it and it will turn hard and crunchy like a crouton. So there's so many different options. And then what you can do is you can make a huge batch, you can freeze it, and then you would thaw it in the dehydrator. It would be nice and warm for your lunch. Now what I do is I put them in the fridge. They'll keep for about a week in the fridge, up to 2 weeks sometimes. And then I will put it in the dehydrator and warm it up for lunch. So I'll put them in there for like, you can put it at a high temperature again, because again, it takes a long time for the food to reach that temperature. So you can put it up to 135 Fahrenheit for about half an hour and it'll be nice and warm for you for lunch. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab some lovely cashew cream cheese, and feel free to put anything on here that you want. I just had some cashew cream cheese in my fridge, so that's what I'm using. Let's just get some on the second one there. Looks so delicious. Now I'm just going to add some microgreens. I'm a huge fan of microgreens. I mean, I eat them every day. I grow them at home, and I have a subscription here in South Surrey, and I get 4 packs delivered to my house every 2 weeks, and I go through them all by the time the 2 weeks is up. And then I have a little edible flour here. I mean, now I'm just getting fancy, but I like to make my food look fancy. Why not? It's just who I am. This is a dianthus. You can use any edible flours. You don't have to use edible flours either. I mean, this is just, we're just having fun here now, right? That looks gorgeous. Wouldn't you agree? I'm ready to dig into that. So before I do that, I just want to show you what the texture of this bread actually looks like. So you can see it's nice and crispy on the outside. And then when I break it open, it's still soft and moist on the inside. So this is what you want. So that is perfect. So that's how I would serve the lentil bread if I'm, you know, having friends over, someone over, and I want to be fancy and impress them. You could do it that way. It's good as an appetizer or a snack. And then for the banana bread, oh my gosh, this looks just so delicious. This banana bread is, I just seriously can't wait until you try this. I like to just do that. And then I'm just gonna take some, this is just some coconut nectar. You can use maple syrup. I'm just putting a little bit on there. And then just some chopped walnuts, just to add some texture to the plate. There we go. Gorgeous. And then you can put some cinnamon on there as well. Whatever floats your boat. And so I'm going to show you what this looks like. So you can see it's nice and crispy on the outside. And then when I open it up, it's nice and moist. That's what I love about this banana bread. It's nice and ooey and gooey, like how banana bread should be. So there we go. There's our two wonderful dehydrated breads. They're raw, vegan, gluten-free, full of wonderful, nutritious ingredients that are good for us. So I hope you really enjoyed these recipe tutorials. If you make this recipe, please post it in my public Facebook group, Chefs of Crystal Dawn Culinary. And if you run into any issues, you can always email me. I'm always happy to help. And let me know how you like this recipe if you have any questions at all, and enjoy.